Okay, so I'm really excited you guys have agreed to help with this project. I do want to let you know that the opportunity for this is about leveraging and conserving PPE for those medical professionals that we are dealing with across the county. We had masks that the rubber on them had expired, and our facilities people came up with a great idea on how to solve that. So this video is to help you understand how to sew them correctly so that we can then give them back out to people who can then work on the front lines for COVID-19. So we're going to be going through washing your hands, keeping your workstation clean, the items you will need to do this project, which are not very many, preparation of the process. So how do you get everything set up so you can kind of make it easy on yourself? And then a quick how to sew. I brought my machine into work to show you guys how to do that. And then a quick repackaging process. Hopefully it'll all make sense to you, and I look forward to showing you the rest of it. Okay, so as we've been stressing often with COVID-19, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Before you start sewing with these, because we want to make sure that we maintain the cleanliness with them and we protect ourselves. Make sure you wash your hands, not too hot of water, okay? Sing your alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you know your ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? And remember, this is important because not only is it protecting us as we do our sewing, it's protecting the people that will be using the product we're working with. So it's that reminder, stay clean and make sure that everything we're doing is to make sure everybody is healthy. So obvious thing you need, number one, is a sewing machine. And I'm not going to teach you how to use that. But you could also use some sort of a tape measure that you can lay flat, like this. Sorry, like that. Or tape that you can tape down to create the measurement for your elastic. You need some sort of elastic, which we will be providing to you. So you'll all get the elastic to use for this. You'll all get thread. Does not matter what color. If you run out of white and you want to use something else, any color works. Pair of good sharp scissors, always to cut elastic with. A coffee cup or something else, some beverage that you enjoy because you know how it is sitting at your machine. Some sort of hand sanitizer or the reminder to wash your hands regularly. And then you're going to get a number of boxes of the Kimberly Clark masks. And then I'll show you how to take care of the mask. This is the bad part for the mask, this blue stuff. And you can see it just falls apart. So what we are having everybody do is take the blue out on both ends. And that is how you prep your mask to sew. Okay, so each mask, the elastic is going to be the same length as the widest part of the mask. You can see that's 10 inches. So if you don't have a tape measure like this that you can lay on the table or a ruler that is part of your cutting mat, you can take a piece of painter's tape. Oops, I did it wrong, sorry.
That's okay.
A painter's tape and just the same distance so that you are consistent in how you're cutting your elastic. I'll move this back. If I take my elastic, you can kind of fold it so that you have a bent edge like that right there. And we'll move this back a little bit. And that's the length of your mask. And then, sorry, I'm being slow. If it was doing it on my cutting table, it would be easy. And sharp scissors, not dull scissors, or right-handed scissors. I'm a righty. There we go. That then folds in half to be sewn onto the mask. So it's important to note that if you look at the mask, it opens here like this. There's 2 tabs on the end. You can see I'm pinching the tabs. That's where we're going to be sewing. So this little over 1/2 inch here, little over 1/2 inch here, that's where the elastic will be sewn on. So I wanted to show you those tabs, so as I put the elastic on, I can fold it over this end, and you're going to sew it kind of down either side of the mask. So you can see it's on the front and on the back. Okay? So I'm going to slide through here onto my machine, and I'll let my videographer, who is amazing for coming in and helping us do that, by the way, helping us with this grassroots effort. I have originally tried to do fancy stitches. I decided that that was really pointless. So what we are going to do is we are going to go forward, backward, forward, backward, forward. So 5 times across the elastic. 5 times. All right, here I go. And that's one side done. So I know some people like to assembly line sew, and if that's your thing, do it. In this case, since I'm just giving you a sample, you come down to the other side, you make sure your elastic is comfortably against both pieces of the mask again. Slide it back up underneath your foot and do exactly the same thing out again, reminder, on the tab. And I said all of that and I goofed, so now let me fix my piece. Which is true YouTube fashion right there. Okay. All right, now. And 5. I used red so you could see what I was doing here. But you can see that red is out on that tab. I used white on the bottom here. I would say do your best to trim at least the main amount of thread that's on each end off, just so that it's not tickling people's ears when they're doing medical stuff. But that's what it should look like. There's 35 masks in a box, and because it's bulky on the ends where the tabs are, you want to stack them 5, 10, 15, 20 back into the box. This elastic is bulkier than what you've taken out, so be aware that the boxes you may have to do a little bit of pushing down to make sure they fit in the box. So you just line them up, 5, and then 5 more all the way down into your box, 35 a piece. We're going to also give you the large box that all of the smaller boxes are in. You repackage all of the smaller boxes into the large box, close them up the same way we do every box since we were little kids, and that's the end. You will call us when you're done and we'll come pick them up. And again, I cannot stress enough, this is an amazing opportunity for us to really pull together as a community and help our medical people stay safe during this COVID virus.